Welcome guys to AM versus VNS. Both teams won their first game and we will take a look at how they are playing this now. And we will start off with no Sulcotra. We are casting the games since it was overlapping with quite some serious early on today. And we have ACM playing the Mongols. We have VNS School playing the Britons pocket position here. And pretty much in the open of the map will be Mr. Malay back T. Next to him will be MBL playing the Aztecs. We have Hearttt the pocket with Khmer and Liereyy with Saracens. So again, no Nicov around, but a lot of villager fighting or scout fighting. Let's see. I'll bet 5 rips in the series. I'll bet over. We'll see. You need to rehearse the intros beforehand, 8 to 10 if you watch this on YouTube. On the second attempt. Walter, no trolling. Please. Okay, so those civilizations, Khmer, Saracens. Okay, Saracens, we kind of know what's up, right? He will go on gold with quite a lot of it. Oh, Liereyy 1 HP on that. So Saracens will kind of go on to a lot of gold and will buy stone. As we all know, very short distances, but you are spawned without stone and only have 20 stone in the bank. So that is kind of interesting. Cannot really tower defend there, cannot go onto your own towers. Need to buy stone twice to build a single tower. Isn't that interesting? Oh, the ostriches. Liereyy. Oh, kind of weird to see him play the tower rush guy. Interesting. Okay, that would be an onager, a hideout in the trees. That would be so crazy. Just do no attack time. Oh, Team Wall VNS. So they don't want to see a tower rush come in their way. Feels like they won't. Lierey's playing this quite defensively. I don't like that llama camp. He's so close to the edge. Really could have built one at the outside. All the scouts very low. Look at that. 8 HP, 24, 18. We had one with 1 HP here. Really, action going on. 40 HP here. And yeah. We have Hard Up, ACM, and Cool. The walls are coming in. Oh! ACM going for some M&A aggression. What does Liereyy see? He's up pretty late. For 22. I don't expect this to be a tower rush then. Probably just archers. Yeah, defensive barracks. All good. I wanted to high, but interesting strategy. But seems like he wasn't planning on that. Mining camp could be. I think he could have placed this in between here. This would have been a perfect. Oh. Rip and pepperoni. I think it could have been perfect spot over here. Could have used all the gold. Been so much better. But that's just me crazy nearly talking. I believe that will be quite some aggression. And oh, MBL is trying to get some walls up. Will be interesting for him. What is Hearttt going for? Maybe are we expecting a stable? Yes, we are. MBL trying to go for big team walls. Liereyy probably trying to get some defensive archer ranges up. We'll see. Oh, can't really wall over here because there's a zebra. Oh, and that's not a lot of damage output out of his TC. Oh, MBL, cool guy. Well, should be able to micro that one back. Double archery range. Where's ACCM going now? Okay, this looks fine. MBL though? Oops. He didn't really wall that area. Okay, what else is happening? We see stable out of back T, stable out of Hearttt. You see I'm going for archer ranges. They're keeping this area open. Getting another kill. I believe Liereyy should be somewhat fine here, right? Although Britons on that hill could get dicey. Not 100% sure if maybe on this map. Just now it feels like we could have seen an FC from BoA, but normally probably scouts are just a better option. So I don't really force him for that. Liereyy will probably try to get some walls up on his own there. Let's go to a random house. Okay, another option. Oh, that scout doesn't really have a real reason to be there. Kind of weird. What are those MLA doing? Trying to fight a bit against Hearttt. He is just... oh, he should just run, wait for the archers. Okay, now they're opening that. Oh, let's take a look. Seems like Cool will lose quite a bit. The MLAs are heavily out of position as well. Quite a lot of losses. And now the MLA. Ay, ay, ay. Better team play here by the AM guys. Are trying to chase down, but low numbers on those. Archers are doing pretty fine. And well, those MLAs weren't used to perfection. Didn't do a massive amount of damage. Those archers overextended. Not a lot of scouts from BoA either. Kind of weird stuff. MBL, 2 archer rangers at home. Now sending some stuff over. This looks pretty good for AM at the moment. Military count? 18 to 10. A lot of kills there for Mr. Liereyy. Yeah, that won't do anything, obviously. Take a look what Liereyy can do. Even has fletching. And ACM going for coinage. Hello! That's something I didn't see coming. The typical Mongol sling. And who will he sling? The Briton? The Malay? Will he sling the Malay on elephants? Or what will we see? Yeah, not getting the kills done here, but not too important. But this aggression continues, 30 HP, 20 HP, and this house is broken. This tower might not even go up. Ay, ay, ay. Are they making this a very short game here? AM, just so aggressive. Killing more and more scouts. BoA at the moment, 2 to 3 kills. I didn't even realize he killed something. Just looked very bad there. Ay, ay, ay. MBL, Hearttt and Liereyy are team AM, indeed. And the other team is the Vietnamese troop. Oh god, so many kills here. No fletching by Cool as well. That's just so bad. He didn't get attacked at all. And now Liereyy is just camping that one. I think they could even go for the archer ranges. I'm not 100% sure. No, no, they're just going for the kills first. Okay, that makes even more sense. Well, that is just horrible by Cool. Ay, 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 ay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, okay, let's look at that KD. Look at KD from Cool, our Britons player. 3 to 17. Literally just already has 17 kills. Complete other team has 8. Okay, now going for the archer ranges indeed. Do we have fletching? No. Still don't have the blacksmith. What is this madness? Trying to rush out another archer range. No, losing more villagers here. What are we seeing? This is such a sick domination here. Just so weird. At the other side, MBL is pushing in against BoA, who didn't get those walls up in time. Let's take a look. Now trying to get some quick walls here. Honestly. Oh god, losing another villager. But those quick walls will be tough. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This could really end the game already. Now some attacks over here. And indeed, BoA. Well, nice gates. Oh, he's doing the best he can. Which is something. Now going for that house, but honestly, they even they have Saracens in their team. Okay, we'll get some more kills of those villagers. Maybe 2 or 3 more will go down, but soon he will have some elephants. I know we see some sling towards BoA there. Still camping that hill, killing another archery range. Cool, still without fletching. He's not building a blacksmith. He has a blacksmith. He just didn't click it. Oh god. Okay. Archers around. How will they micro against battle elephants? We don't even have a single defense upgrade. Well, then the archers aren't actually performing too shabbily. MBL up, Hearttt up. Hey, Liereyy still waiting. Maybe just quick market would be pretty nice for him. Cool. Way fletching time. Oh, now killing farms. That's never a good sign. Oh god, no archers. GG timing. 3, 2, 1. GG. Oh no. Well, maybe they're just hoping that BoA will make something happen. But honestly, what can you do? Oh. Why is MBL not even trying to micro that? I think you could do something against non-upgraded ones. Well, okay, they're just waiting for the upgrades now. What is he doing? Second stable, that was missed quite a bit. Oh, those archers are all killed. Getting killed. Oh, nice. Tried to wall off. From cool. Didn't really work out though. 26 villagers for him. Oh god, and so many more archers. Guys with GG before they even reach castle age. This was an extremely one-sided game, guys. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, look at the KDs. Yeah, look at Liereyy. That's just... Whoa, that was a domination. Not even fun at all. Those 4 M&A didn't do much. Then nice team play. Ooh la 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 la. MBL just went through the walls with the Saracens bonus. And, well, Liereyy just camped it out. Never know. The first one that I see was the gold subscriber. 1 year sub there. Achievements. Well, oh god, 60-48. Oh la la. 33 villager. My first gold? Well, you weren't the first one to ever subscribe. It was Robo and We'll work for ice cream. But it's the first one that I see, yeah. Okay, next map will be Arabia. What civilizations did we lose? We lost Saracens. Okay, that was Saracens, Khmer, and Aztecs against Britons, Malay, guys, help me out. Mongols! Ay, ay, ay. Mongols? Triple M&A Mongols? Ah, okay. That was weird. Mongol sling. Yeah, that's true. Okay, score 1-0. And next map will be Arabia coming our way. So actually add that again. It's a lot of strong civs to be picked. And let's jump into game number 2 here. It is AM against VNS. We have ACM playing the Italian pocket. His right hand side teammate is Mr. Same name. Now switching it in instead of cool with the Indians. We have Vivi, oh not Vivi, Mr. BoA playing the Berbers. Malians for Liereyy, their first pick. Hearttt is playing the Hans pocket. And then we are Malians flank. So pretty strong civilizations from the AM team. And okay. Oh, Walter. So close, and yet so far. ACM? What is going on here? He had a horrible start. Really had a horrible start, apparently. No Lumen, still heavily behind. Did he just catch? Why did he just catch up? Am I confused? Okay. Well, then I was just confused with the numbers. Seven is somewhat behind, but he has Loom. And we'll have one drop this game. So don't get too scared. And not a stream drop. Oh god, that's a horrible mill. Oh god. That's so bad on so many levels. Like, he cannot farm in that direction. He cannot really gather the berries from over here. Ay. And we'll start permanent banning failed permit? Probably never. We'll work for ice cream. Those are the 12 months I was talking about. Thank you so much, mate. That's at least 2 now with a golden emote. Maybe Nimino, you are the first then. Dick. It's almost banned yet. Time him out for some homophobic stuff, I believe. For 10 minutes. Obviously, it is kind of tough for me to, like, MBL? Okay, no. To have a very nice supporter, very active chatter in my channel, and then kind of, like, educate him or, like, school him or whatever. Just feels so weird. I want that golden hippo. Well, Walter, you think we need rest or feel too lag for me? Okay. So, very exciting first 7 minutes. Well done. And Walter, well, you're a subscriber for like not even 3 months. So, we'll take some time. I'm ready. What happened? Actually had some lags. No. Dawn is almost 12 months. Oh, you're over 6? I don't know how much. I hope you didn't load the wrong game here. I've been watching longer. What was the ban for? I think you said something homophobic, Homo erectus. Welcome back. Okay, so we're having some problem with the restore of the record. And Map is trying to figure out stuff. Time to ask me some questions, guys. Isn't this AOM music? Yes, it is, and it's one of the best parts of it. Boom, bum, boom, boom, bum, bum. Really, can you enlarge AM logo? It's just United Nations flag. And for Kappa Pride stuff, that's new. Banana time, I already ate all bananas. Ugh. when we will play 20B. 1st of April, 14 GMT. It's apparently not an April Fool's joke. We'll see about that. Which team surprises you the most, disappointed you the most in Battle of Africa? Well, let me think. Brazil won against Naps, right? So Brazil didn't. Naps played pretty well. I think at the moment Naps surprised me the most. China A lost the games, Tyrants won their games. We'll see AM. Well, if VNS wins against AM, then those are the two biggest upsets for me. Well, that's the biggest upset. The rest is pretty reasonable, I would say. Why performed okay-ish. Maybe VNS overperformed. I didn't see them beating SY. Yeah. Probably that. Fans is marked. Would you say Tyrant played a bit weaker or Winan played strong today? I think Finland played strong. Like, what were the two losses? Let me think about it again. We had no beach fight, no Socotra. So Arabia. Actually, it's so weird that they won the last game there, the Colosseum. Donut. What happened there? TaToH with Byzantines. I believe that was pretty bad by Tyrants. The strategy choice of those tips. That wasn't clever. So that was a fail by Tyrants. What else did they lose? A step. And that was like a Viper fail. So Finland played strong. Like taking 2 wins against Tyrant is obviously super good, and yeah, just executing pretty well against small problems. So Memp having some issues here, as it seems. Okay, maybe we need to launch individually. Is your favorite player in BoA Slam, and why is it Slam? Well, she's my favorite player. How do I get it? Oh, swissboyy sending Rex over here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now it seems like every one of us has to load it up individually. See if that works. It's like there was a conflict with like a party of us watching the rec together and the rest are at the same time. So we are just jumping into... Oh. Not really working for me. And so let it give another try. And we'll start in single player and see if we can launch it then. Who's better, Nicov or Liereyy? That's closer than most people would say. At least I believe it. Okay, watch recording off. DauT single player on. Here we go. TaToH played so well last game. Oh, here we go. Okay, I might be behind the others now, but we will just catch up a bit. And welcome, guys, to part 2 of game number 2. We had some drops. I just want to make sure that I'm somewhat in time with them. So I will just speed it up a bit, and then we will just jump into the normal game, 50%. So just to remind ourselves what was going on. We have Italian's ACCM Pocket, who's going for scouts. Here's someone named as his flank, who is going for M&A or archers. Actually, M&A aggression. We have MBL playing the Malian defense. We have Hearttt playing the scout pocket. We have Liereyy going for archer rangers with Malians. Nothing too surprising here. Mr. BoA is going for scouts. And T90 answering me after 3 hours. Thank you so much, mate. And nice quick walls here by Mr. MBL. And we are into the reasonable game now. So yeah, scouting everything that is going on. Stable and full production, spearmen around, and it looks all pretty damn solid by them. I want to see some walls over here. Interesting positioning out from his archer rangers though. Normally you try to build them over here. Kind of weird for sure. I love those walls. Some people would just try to wall over here, but then in the long run, crossbows can do a lot more damage if they position themselves here. So walling that is just so nice. Not trapping the villager on the outside is so nice as well. This looks very well done. So far, Semaname. Now going to the other side. It's only orange and green trading off 1 kill. All the others at the moment not really with any kills. Hearttt losing 1 scout. Let's take a look. And we are running into the TC as well. Nothing too special going on. And Liereyy will just go for all his archers. Some defensive archer camping here by Semaname builds a defensive tower. I'm not 100% sure if I like that too much. Oh, actually T90 Boo joining the party here. Let's take a look. Archers. Okay, well they will deal with that. Is that really how you want to play it, honestly? Don't you want to camp that hill and don't build the tower? Makes so much more sense. Just build 2 houses here, camp on that hill and save the tower. Instead of... Where is he camping? No, somewhere in the back. I think this could be better. Pledging for MBL now, trying to go aggressive himself with 1 demon in the front as well, which won't really do too much. Only 4 in gold, that's not a lot. Only see a bit more there. MBL shouldn't really do much. Wheelbarrow now for Semaname before fledging, so that's super greedy. ACM going for Bloodlines and Wheelbarrow. Interesting stuff. Liereyy now going for the aggression. What is... Oh, BoA going for the scouts that won't really do much. That's obviously interesting. Liereyy seems to be somewhat fine here. out. No losses for him over here either. Oh god, Lierey's just in such a dominant position. Actually, just in some troubles. Where is he going with his scouts? Not getting that tower up really hurts. Not going for an archery range either. It's getting tricky for him. Now ICM is coming over. Are they trying to go for the big clear up here? Oh, maybe just sending some women to the back could have been easy as well. And ACM did coinage. Oh, thanks for telling me that. Let's take a look where he was thinking to. We are luckily in his point of view. So, who will he sling? Oh, that's a nice move here by Hearttt. Getting into the back. Oh, didn't even get a single villager yet. Okay, now we are getting some. And slinging Mr. BoA. Und pocket besser or Malians? Ha, tough to say. Really tough question. You would get different answers from different people, I would say. Probably Malians, because Hans is such a nice flank as well. Oh god, Liereyy getting so many kills in here as well with his spearmen. Scouts are around an AM, just in a dominating position again. They're just all around and doing quite a nice job. Gonna love that. Actually, now stable number 2 and the blacksmith. And don't tell me stable number 3. Stable number 3 even. Liereyy needs to wall a bit more. Lots of resources now going towards BoA. Interesting that they are going for such a big sling. Over here, especially after so many losses. Oh god, an MBL together with Hearttt just doing so much damage. But does AM know what VNS is up to? Will they react accordingly? That's a big question. AM is up to Castle Age. And was that archer about to block that way? Not 100% sure. Yeah, parried in 2018, not really an option. KD ratio, let's check that again. Not too heavy this game. TM sending the scouts over. We'll clear up those archers and we'll be somewhat fine. Hearttt really needs that +1 defense upgrade. We'll only get it just shortly before reaching Castle Age over here. They're archery range by MBL. That's something we don't see too often. Same time, Liereyy. He should know what's up. Let's take a look. Did he scout the 3 stables? He did see 2. Oh, he doesn't know about that one. Okay. Maybe he knows that there were other scouts before that, before he scouted those 2. Maybe he knows about the sling. Oh, BoA now going for this sneaky siege workshop. So maybe in Magnal go into that gold spot. Would be pretty tricky and pretty nice. We will take a close look. +2 now coming in for BoA. Obviously making it so much more efficient there against the Malians, who will obviously go for mass amount of crossbows. For the defense, putting that with only 1 villager, maybe could have pulled some villagers off wood, if you ask me, or food. Right, now where are they going to be? Oh, scouts coming around, spearmen at the wrong side, Hearttt coming over, desperately needed. And Lierey's just playing it so clever. Look at that, how defensive he's staying. Just doing some damage, will defend, won't really take any damage before this attack is coming over. His gold spots though, pretty open. Oh god, don't tell me he's not getting a single villager. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. And losing some knights over here as well. So where is the 3rd gold spot? In the back as well. Oh, that's pretty nice for Liereyy. Did he see this one? Yes, he did. At least with the... You know, Gemini up to Castle Age. That means he will have quite some troubles against MBL here for sure. Who just has such a bigger army. Wants to kill. Why is he going for the farm kills? Oh. He just could have maybe done something bigger there. Just moves over here. Why is he? Well, I always advertise guaranteed damage, but he should know that he can just kill, say my name here. Okay, and those knights are now out. Just finish that ram and go back. Indeed, that's what they're doing. Not getting the convert in. Desperately need some mangonels. Oh god, that's so many crossbowmen. Looking good for them. Doing for a defensive monastery as well. And if I talk about them, obviously AM. Oh, well, this could have been so many more dead villagers. In the end, 7AM actually is somewhat alive. But, well, I think MBL just should commit and kill all the villagers here. Oh god, that's so brutal. Oh. He's actually camping under the tower. I'd go for even more kills, but yeah, makes sense. Whoa. Okay, didn't put himself on stand ground. Can kill this. It's all about BoA killing Liereyy here, but Liereyy, he's just chilling this out. Is he going on the gold? Yes, he is. Getting the university as well. He's just feeling so fine. 7AM, 27 villagers and dropping, and oh god, dropping quite horribly. Take a look. Do we see any potential here to get in? Not really. Oh, hard now, even coming over with more villagers. Not looking too great for 7AM. There's some crosses over here, but getting chased away on that end as well. And Liereyy is just so fine. No, he is overextending a bit now. Probably getting 1 or 2 snipes and then just going back. 1 snipe. Now waits for the converts as well, waits for Hearttt to get in front, catch the hill attack, hill bonus as well. This looks pretty solid. Actually now going for some camels. Well, that's not really the most important thing. Exactly, fight knights against knights and camels to the front. BoA not playing the strongest game ever. Some fails there with the knights. Mangonel lost at the other side as well. This looks just so convincingly for AM all around. Now they're pushing in over here, killing that house. The walls went safe. ACM is trying to run, but that's not really going to work. Can he finish those walls? I don't really see that happening. Nice stone wall though. But, well, no army around. So that makes kind of sense. But, well, he will just lose so much. And, well, those blocking houses aren't really going to work out either. Oh la la, ACCM, 52 villagers, but honestly, I don't believe that will be a number that will hold up for too long. Nice gold spot for him. That's actually super lucky for ACCM there. But honestly, look at all those villagers. It's just a pain. And now Liereyy, he's playing against the guy that gets linked, and he just feels like, okay, then I will go aggressively. Yeah, some small pickle, but just a really small one. No, that's a lot of knights though from BoA. I'm not 100% sure if Liereyy really wants to overextend here. I'll just fall back a bit further and here, look at his resources. He might go up to Imperial Age pretty soon. Has a university, has a monastery as well. So maybe just going back could be a good option. ACM now on the way to Castle Age. Oh god, Liereyy will lose all his knights. Oh, whoa, don't tell me BoA doesn't see it. Oh no, BoA doesn't see the army. Oh god, Liereyy is getting home. Maybe even lose some villagers here, BoA. Oh god, that's so horrible. BoA needs to go back to clear that up. And Liereyy, well, he's just running away from this. I have to think that's the best option for him. Oh god, losing more and more villagers. Oh, that's so painful. In the end, MBL did clear that up as well. Liereyy is up to Imperial Age. What's coming here actually could sneak out, but only going for 2 palisade walls. Actually coming for the clear up now, though. Simple fact that the guy who should die the earliest will get imped the fastest. Ay. Just tough. Just tough for them. By the way, guys, not a single drop this series. Let's jinx it a bit. Oh, even getting some more kills on LCC. So ugly. Oh, Liereyy, why are you moving out here? I believe that's really stupid. I think you should absolutely wait for Arbalest upgrade and Bracer. Oh, let's take a look. That could be some losses. Oh god, that damage output. Oh, and he's not even reacting. Oh. Okay. Oh god, all those knights. Liereyy needs to run. Oh god, he can get everything before Imp. Oh, Liereyy. Oh, Magna shot. Oh, Liereyy. Nice dodge. Oh, yeah, that's so brutal. Oh god, that's so bad. All AM players up to Imperial Age, but still. That was just really bad by Liereyy, that he moved out there. Shortly before reaching him. Look at that. Losing all your crossbow, and that was like 35 crossbows there. And now he is Imp. Oh god. Razor Arbalest upgrade and chemistry. Hallelujah. Congratulations to that. Last Magno shot, clearing that all up. And suddenly he has no defense against all those knights. But think about it, if he had all those crossbowmen behind here now. Soon to be Arbalest. Would have been so much better. It won't end or change the game here, but tactically that was a big mistake. Let it back to his rest go. Well, into knights apparently. Seems like Liereyy doing quite a nice job of defending that. Lots of knights coming over now as well. Hearttt really getting numbers out. Why is he building? And why is he going so heavily on stone? Not 100% sure about that. Okay, and now that's still quite a bit of knights. 47 here. 27 only for Hearttt. He really needs to run all the villagers as well. Trying to take somewhat of an engagement. Is MBL sending something over? Not really. MBL is switching onto camels now. Interesting. Oh, at Hearttt. He needs the upgrades first before he can fight. That will be some villager losses for sure. Lots of them very exposed. Are the camels coming over? Not really. And we are sending some, okay. Now we see the engagement just shortly before Hearttt has all the upgrades. Not 100% sure if I like that. Did get 2 converts though. It's now running back a bit, trying to force somewhat of engagement. Camels are now over, and maybe this is the time to re-engage. He has so many more villagers. Did even send some more over here to the left hand side. And now it's time to engage again, as it seems. But still, I think he just sort of waited 10-15 more seconds. Would have been so much better. Just trade off 10 villagers and then take a so much better fight. And Arbalest push of Liereyy now goes to front, but all that is smashed down. And yeah, lots of mistakes here in the end, defending back T, but the damage was already done. Say my name, just in a really tough spot because ACM didn't help him enough, and well, MBL then could break through, killed ACCM, and in the meanwhile Liereyy actually had a big advantage against 0-8. What is back T? 2-0 quite convincingly here, and G to the G indeed. Achievement. Actually got the most kills in, but also heavy losses. And that was mainly because Liereyy just screwed up heavily there. Let's take a look at the timeline. Look at that. Lots of army shortly before, or shortly after Imp. But really putting himself down. Oh, yeah. Okay, it seems like Memp is back as well. Ah, interesting. I asked Memp before the stream, do we want to schedule some eating breaks so that we can cast the series, like with the 15 minutes pause? And he said, eat is for the week, or breaks are for the week. Zero's going on his own. That's weird. By the way, not sure and not 100% sure mean the same thing, don't they? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, seems like apparently off. Thanks so much. Apparently we have Zero Empires now casting on his own. Map and I still being intact. Kind of weird, guys. I'm not 100% sure what that's all about, but a lot of stuff. A lot of emotes still to go. I believe Nilly Drama would be nice. What else? I had some more emote ideas. On my Discord, we are discussing emotes quite frequently. So, put in your input. Huh. Zero Empire, so professional. Isn't he? Isn't he, guys? Okay, guys, let's test my skills again. So we had, oh god, I have no idea what we had. Huns, Malians, and Mayans, yes. And we had Berbers, Italians, and what did Say My Name have? He just died so fast, didn't really matter. Does he have Indians? I believe so. I believe so. So now on step, obviously we will see Chinese. I hope we see Portuguese. We might see something like Vikings. On the other side, we probably will see, say, Spanish, maybe Franks, maybe Byzantines, something like that. Maybe Goth, if you want to think about the whole series. Okay, I got it, guys. Thank you so much. I was really, even during the game, I was checking for like 5 seconds. Okay, remember those tips, remember those tips. And now I'm getting to the cheat again, and I was like, who was playing? What game is this? I can tell you what that game is. It is Age of Empires 2. Rise of Rajas expansions. And we're looking at ACM playing the Byzantines. His teammate will be Bacti, the Pocket, playing Burmese. And we have Persians for Say My Name. On the other side, we have Liereyy playing the Chinese. And their Pocket is MBL with the Vikings. And they have also Magyar's Hearttt. Nearly Mass, Greater Nearly Memory. Well, probably. Happy Hippo emote would be also nice. So much to go. I think we're only like 10 away or maybe 15 away from another emote. So might happen. Might all happen, guys. You're great support. And Agnes Prime doing the most amazing emotes ever. Just so in such a fortunate spot. Okay. Who has the better civilizations here? Brothers AOE flying in with 14 viewers as well. Thanks so much. All the infos are at the top. Except that we are watching recorded games from earlier today. And yeah, going for archers here. We have Liereyy going for archers as well. And Hearttt. And for scouts, TaToH. Did you get ideas for your emotes from Kinder Surprise? No. No, not at all. Okay, I'm still confused by Heartt's build up here. 2 on stone. I am picking Civ to go for a 3-0 victory. Somewhat, right? Let's see what they will play here. And we have Semane going for scouts. We have Bacti going for archers apparently, but playing it super late. Is he going fast castle? Bacti. 23. And another... He is playing fast castle. Now that's interesting. With 10 on wood? Guys, I believe this is not a viable strategy. There's too much on gold now. Too few farms. I believe he needs at least 2 more farms. Okay, he's not going for a Rambai apparently. And he needs a barracks. Very defensively. What is this villager doing? He doesn't know either. He goes back. A house. Okay. Congrats. We have a barracks. Not really. This looks so weird. Okay, we will get an update on that a bit later. 7A. 0 military for him. So not a single scout out yet. It's only MBL who has one archer. Or maybe one spearman somewhere. We'll see. One spearman in the back there. Oh, interesting watchtower. Very much to the side. And this goes on to archers. Hard. Why is he building a tower there? Interesting. Okay. Now going for some farming. Staying active. We have double archer range from ACCM. And he's going for archers. At the same time, we indeed have market blacksmith. And he will need to buy food. At least one time. And drop food at the same time. Oh no, they don't. Oh god. That's what I said. He had too few farms. Give me food. Oh, now he's force dropping and still has too few. Ay, 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 ay. Tyrant build up for you. Ah. He's up to castle age now. And we'll go on to Rambai. I'll let you be the judge how good that strategy is. Very peaceful game this far. They already got 1 kill. That's it. I like those random towers at the milt in the middle of the map quite a bit. And we're all just camping the front, probably whites for fletching before really moving out. Has a blacksmith, so should be no problem. How is hard to see that? Does he have? Oh. What a cheat! Or was that an X of VNS? I'm not sure that tower. Okay, maybe he saw it with the house first. Maybe I'll send archers to the back now. Interesting. I think he shouldn't send 10 archers to clear up 4 in a pikeman. Okay, we have some engagement in the back here. Some problems for say my name. Actually, he's somewhat safe. With 1 defensive tower. Archers coming around by Liereyy, and the castle of Betty should be flying in pretty soon. We'll see. Oh, and those are the first real kills we are getting this game. And 1 villager down. Make that probably 2 archers. Microing. Yep. We'll lose everything though. But it's kind of worth it, I believe. 4 archers, 1 spearman against 2 villagers. It's okay-ish. Back T. It's 27 villagers only, but obviously the guy who is already up to castle age. And a Rambai. Against 2 guys going archers? Not the greatest thing ever. Well, are you really expecting knights out of the Viking player? Maybe. Are you really expecting scouts and knights out of the Chinese player? Maybe as well. Could have maybe been a thing. We'll see. Some raids over here. MBL somewhat active. Did lose 1 archer, killed 1 villager. So reasonable trade. Let's see. would prefer killing the villager there. Take a look. Semoname running around. Has one weird horse here at the top. Trying to go back, trying to clear up what Liereyy has, but won't really take too much damage. It's still on stone here as well, trying to save his wood line. And this game at the moment, one of the more passive ones that we have seen. Uh-oh, and first a Rambai instantly going down with the... Oh god, that's just so bad. With the first a Rambai there, giving the info to the enemy. That's just so unfortunate. Now not getting the kills in as well. It's just such a big difference if you have like 3 or 4 in this spot. Oh, and Hearttt is just running away from them. Oh, that's just so beautiful. Oh, second to see by BoA here. Running into the castle. Oh, but not taking too much damage here. But actually doing okay. Not just coming around. Question will be, what will the Rambai really do? Especially if we get crossbowmen out by MBL and Liereyy. Will be a tricky spot for them. Liereyy has quite a bit of army here camping at home. Villager count overall 40, 37, 37. A bit better for the AM players. Obviously, somewhat of the favorite here, but that's what we said with SY as well. So, the moment after 2 weeks, we probably have to say 10A won't really compete for the top spots. And, well, yeah, well, I could just repeat like who lost 2 games and who won 2 games, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. And yeah, we will just, you all obviously know that if you lose 2 games, it's looking pretty bad. If you win 2 games, it's looking pretty good. Take a look, Hearttt not trying to run around, trying to get some more kills in. Not a lot of HP on his scouts though. I love that tower. Likely that MBL would later try to attack over there again. Villagers could maybe fight this off against those very low HP scouts. Maybe 1 or 2 will even lose their lives here. And just running around in the perfect time. As they are coming around, not really parking under the tower. Could have had a shot there, I believe. But, well, that's 2 knights are around the corner anyways. Rambais flying in. Cannot really do much though. Oh god, taking so much damage. Take a look. What is BoA up to? He has enough stone to soon build a second castle, and then it's getting really interesting. A massive Rambais. So Liereyy and MBL both going for crossbowmen and going for ballistics. I think it's getting really tough for BoA to do something. I believe that's a better strategy if you're flank. But then you're getting, well, not really, right? Oh, yeah. So, as I said, don't really like that strategy. But at the moment, it's 2 flanks. Didn't perform too poorly. So that kind of keeps them in the game. Like MBL now running around, trying to get some kills here. And kills 2. It's really important to kill the one in the front first. Kills 3. And look at that. 3 Rambais dead, 2 crossbowmen dead. That's just how bad they are against ranged units. Knights coming around HCM. I said he wasn't dying. Well, really winning something else as well. +2/+2 already on those Mega Knights together with Bloodlines. The upgrades are real. Obviously with Megas, it's so easy to get those done. Oh god, and Liereyy has quite a solid army here as well. Would maybe go for some siege, but not really his thing. He's more of the crossbowman defending guy. Go to... oh god. Ooh. Go to Imperial Age, get Arbalest, and then win it in the late game. Instead of trying to go for one crazy push. Which is kind of reasonable in those team games. Because if you get doubled, your one mangonel push isn't really that good. So I can see the reason behind that. Nearly is still going strong. I had to take a break after the Tyrant games. Old Stone. Your weakness disgusts me. Oh, second castle. That's something I mentioned before. But, well, not really, right? It just needs to get pulled here as well. We should know that this TaToH shop just got up. Home the belt shot. And let's take a look. Magno shot could fly in. Tower obviously helping out quite nicely. Magno shot Liereyy cannot really go into that direction. ACM, why is he not closing down the distance? Oh god. Should have microed in there. Remba is now coming over. No one really wants to take the engagement here. Now 7 aim finally. Remba is closing down the distance as well. Liereyy just trying to micro against those. I believe they should maybe go back now. Just let the knights and the crossmen do the work. But no, Bacteria is just moving in. Wants to use his damage output. That's a nice clear up. Suddenly, Liereyy without a lot of army. But in the meanwhile, oh, I see him with a nice quick waltz. I did get a lot of losses here. Everyone having the army over here. Kind of tough. Kind of reminds me of the Viper move there, forcing all 3 players into an overreaction and therefore giving his teammates a good spot to use their army efficiently, which they didn't do in game number 2 today. But in this one, Hearttt was playing this quite nicely, aggressively, and MBL is now regrouping himself and has over 40 crossbowmen out on the map. This is getting pretty scary. Oh, what also is pretty scary. Look at that surround. Hearttt. He's shredding all those crossmen down. Ay, 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 ay. And the Rambis are now coming over. This looks pretty solid. That was a beautiful engagement by Hearttt. And he's getting out in time as well. Just did like kill like 6-7 units and did message damage to so many as well. And went back with only 2 losses. KD of Liereyy. Pretty noobish. A lot of crossmen. MBL in the meanwhile. Just going for a casual Imperial Age up already. And this was 2 TCs. 62 villagers didn't get a lot of raids against him. Those Abelisks, they will get pretty tricky. Oh, that was a lot of kills. Let's take a look. Maybe craziest Magno shot ever. Not really happening. Okay, well, that was a solid one. Okay, but that was it for now. And all 6 players around at this spot, and I don't really see any Mangonels. That means MBL should do quite well. Hearttt is producing to that spot as well. Liereyy is defending or patrolling a bit further to the back. Not the greatest move ever. Let's take a look and see how those knights are doing. MBL MVP. Well, he's playing the pocket, wasn't really touched, and just went to the crossbowmen, took some reasonable fights, and is now on the way to Imperial Age. 2 stables only for Hearttt. Is he building more? He's building a castle somewhere in no man's land. 100% sure like that. Call GG if they lose that army. Well, I don't really see them not losing that army. If MBL forces more fights. Those Abelisks. Aggressive siege workshop now by MBL. He is more of the killer instead of Liereyy. Okay, let's take a look. Magno. Well, oh, not even missing a kill. Oh, feels bad, man. And this one will get, well, at least 5 kills or something. That's reasonable. MBL carrying AM. As usual, guys. As usual. I'm not clearing that up and... Oh, I see him. Well, MBL now with quite a solid KD. 3-2-1 there. And putting a lot of pressure on all those villagers as well here. Not even jumping into the next CC. Kind of ugly for him. That castle, I still don't understand it that much. Probably just had, oh god, and whenever I see this I know it's not looking too great for the player in purple. Has 3 TCs up, not even He doesn't have enough villagers on the DCs here. Look at that. 44. He could have... He had space for 45. He's going down to 39. That's just not the best villager distribution of the teams. Only had one villager in the middle TC. Pretty brutal. Meanwhile, those abelisks will soon rush down the castles of Mr. BoA. Now going for more Ramba. Is he trying to go for some raids somewhere? Ah, coming over here. Trying to defend some. Liereyy going for some kills. I see him. Trying to clear this up as well. Oh, once they're there, the damage output is pretty sick. Can all agree on that. And now the go is coming. I have no idea how he thinks he can hold this. Maybe just build a castle over here. That's a good spot. Well, that won't really make him happy. Some knights over here. They cannot really take an engagement against all those Rambai. But the Rambai kind of needs to go back as well. Castle number 1 will fall without any contest there. Although some knights are coming over. Actually getting +4 and Cavalier for them. So maybe in the end that castle... No, not really. Just too many rams. Too far already. That's not going to happen. And now going for castle number 2. Look at all those resources for BoA in the bank. And he's not really getting them on the map. Ramba is still a nice unit, but honestly not good enough to fight in this spot. Arbalest trying to take some fights over here the right side. Salmon may be able to clear all this up. Nearly in the same time going for Elite Suganu and trying to put himself into the spot of a nice one-dimensional push. Now we see Hearttt trying to help out here. Needs to position himself. Before that, ICM coming over with Crossman. That's obviously not going to help at all. Now a nice push into all those gold spots. 2 more extra castles here by BoA, who still has 30 military. Is taking to Onager now. Maybe some big Onager shots can turn it all around. But do I see a lot of siege workshops? Not really. The 2 Mangonauts out, maybe a third one pretty soon. That's a lot of the dead villagers here for sure. Now getting the hits in. How many percent is the upgrade here? Now he has onagers. And now some solid hits here for sure. But where's the army of Semaname? Is he fighting over here? Yes, he is fighting and trying to clear up Liereyy. He's doing quite a nice job, but going to the other side could have really helped out as well. Oh god, not 100%. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Okay, I'm calm. And we can continue. Initial shot, still not connecting too well. Too many Rambis around. And Cavaliers of Say My Name. I'm not testing, I was doing some relaxing breathing, guys. These are Rambis now for Mr. BoA. Why are people today always fighting just shortly before they get all the upgrades in? Feels just so weird. Marvelous of MBL. Not the greatest spot for them now. Trying to fight down all the Rambai. That's a lot of knights here by say my name. Could do quite well at the right hand side, but left hand side is just too over. ACM 63 villagers. That TC castle will go down, the TC as well. Those villagers will not be able to be saved. Now trying to go for some crazy stormwatch, but what did you think that, how should that work? It's just ridiculous. And Liereyy now going for all the big upgrades. Massive damage output there for sure. Oh god, that's a lot of paladins though. What can Liereyy do? Positioning himself in between some gates. Look at that beautiful move. Ay, 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 ay. That's just pure genius, guys. Look at that. Look at how beautiful he is positioning those just to deny the wraparound. It's a masterpiece. Oh god, that's so nice. Look at the damage output he's still doing. Look at how many Shugunus he kept alive during that. G to the G. 3-0 AM. are taking the clear win here in this series. What a beautiful series by them. What a beautiful play. And, well, I don't think that a Rambai strategy is a reasonable one, honestly. I think going out of the pocket to Rambai there, not really a thing. And they got punished. ACCM, how did he play against Hearttt? Do you know? Seems like the flanks played somewhat reasonable, but, well, they just got doubled way too often. Hearttt was over there, and then we had the big triple in the middle where Rambai cannot really participate as well. I'm not sure that was really good strategy, or if I was missing something else of the like. It just felt weird. In the end, you didn't even get that many kills in, not that efficient. Obviously, he lost a lot of villagers there as well. So that kind of is